I told Wuti I'm gonna take her man. Same thing. I married the wrong person. Because you want to be white, I want to be black. You're dating a white person. Praise him like he's King Shaka Zulu now.
If she was black, it was gonna be hard. I won't lie to you. They have that special thing. That's like we can't get it from there in our sisters. You feel me?
If you were white, it would have been fine, but chocolate is better. My name is Angela Mbambo, and this is...
Hi, Sanele Mbambo.
We've always been in each other's lives because he used to visit in Montclair and to his uncle's house. So we always used to see each other. We had incidents where we see each other, and then initially it was the time where he was actually dating my friend. And his friend is also from the area. We used to all be neighbors basically with this girl. So one day we went for a walk to actually visit his girlfriend and our friend's girlfriend, which is also down the road. And then we actually, when we got there, the lady was actually with another guy. So we basically caught her cheating. I told Wuti I'm gonna take her man. Cause as my friend, like, you cheating on this person, but we are so close to each other. And I made it a joke. But how we started dating is that I actually ended up sick and in hospital. And then while I was actually going back to my ward, he was coming down because he used to work in the hospital. And I was like, how? You working here? I didn't even know that. That's how, like, we kept coming back to each other. He used to tell me he likes me. And I was like, no, you're crazy, we're just friends. But at the hospital, he showed me that he truly loved me.
They told me the message, Aibu, she went home. I was like, okay, thank God. I never even waste no time. I just like say, okay, boss, I'm going now. And I was just gone.
The mere fact that he came back to see me while I was out of hospital, I was like, no, maybe this guy is serious. Slowly talking, and we started dating properly. How he just said he loved me, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. Because he always used to give me hints, and I was like, I never used to take him serious because we were friends anyways. And always, obviously, the distance. So I never took him seriously. But then when I realized that no, this guy actually cares about me because I was sick. For me personally, he was there at my darkest times. So obviously he would be there for my best of days. And he's always been there.
Bro, the only thing that attracts me, this woman, yeah, bro, she have heart.
We stayed together. We had a child. We stayed together. I think that's when the family realized that no, these people are serious, and we got married. So,
King. Yeah.
Yes.
A nice life of getting married. The hard time was like my sisters, they have the problem with my wife. But from there, we solved the problem. They love my wife now. And then from there, I told you, my love, I know you and your mother, they love like her. I'll love you, but I'll make sure I'll love you like your mother, they never love you. Even the time like we went to get married, I told the mother that they're dead, and the daddy just cries. I said, hey, I know, I understand. You never know me, never understand me, but now you understand me, and I'm there in your life, and I'm there in your life, in your daughter's life. From now on, everything that's happening to your daughter, it's my wrong. She used to tell me that, hey, babe, you know, like us as like a black, you as black, me as white, there's be that different. And those different, like it's always gonna make us to be that clashing. But I said, baby, I don't care about that. I only care about you. If you can help me, you try to pull me up, I'll also pull you up.
The problems we've had regarding our culture is obviously that he's a different race, and part of my side is Afrikaans. And obviously, they've never been acceptance of that. So part of my family, like we don't talk, I don't talk to them, but we're okay. You know, it's that type of thing. Because my mother's always raised me to be like, if they don't like you, that's not our problem. I love you. My parents have raised me in a certain manner that we do not judge, we do not see race. My dad understands Zulu, speaks Zulu, my granny as well. So I grew up with a best friend. You know, so I've always been this type of way. I won't lie, I did try. It was not for me. And I came back and the Lord said, you are done, my child, and I found Sanele. But we've had, honestly, a lot of challenges. We still get them each day if we're going to a different place. Between me and him, it's easier because we are best friends. We honestly don't care about that. We carry on. He's also have had problems on his side, but we've proven that staying together And also our girls, they understand the difference as much as Amelia still wants to be white. She doesn't understand why her hair is not like my hair. But obviously our kids also do not see a difference. We also teach them Zulu. We do teach them Afrikaans. But the main factor is, as long as you are loved. My parents loved me. Honestly, the rest didn't matter.
My sisters, hey, they used to have the problem.
Because they know my past.
My father's side by Pansan, bro.
Oh, they love me. Oh, my Lord.
She's a queen.
I could stay there forever.
Like they can give him everything that she wanted. She already have everything because they already give him the land. So she always tell me, hey, Dad, like back today, my dad, like she's making poiki. And what is poiki? She said like it's a big pot, it's having a lot of meat, you know. I never understand what is that, but yeah, we're making poiki for you, boy. We're welcoming you. Oh, that's how I welcome. And then from there, I was like, oh, okay, this is poiki, baby. And I even asked, my love, this is poiki that you want to talk about. So, because it's having a lot of meat.
I think I used to dish him up a little bit, but he never used to see the process. Always used to tell me, this is a poiki, babe. I'm coming to steal you some. I'm coming to bring it for you so I can say. My family is not really a cultural basis, but obviously to do a poiki, braai, and those are the things. Me personally, I've always found those things a bit boring. You know, I like inhlogo, nyama phakathi, you know. But personally, I've always liked the traditional ways. White people are honestly boring. I like to dress up, wear a toque, wear the traditional outfits, to make steamed bread, to cook sampan beans. And then white people are boring. I want someone who's going to discipline me.
Well, I feel comfortable when she said they are boring.
My place. Like these traditional things I like. I did date a white guy, but the Lord said, no, my child, come back.
This is not for you, babe.
And the person after I dated a white guy was Sanele. And then I ended up being my husband. So the Lord said, you are done. Here you go. I started learning Zulu in grade 7. I taught myself because I always felt felt like I was treated differently because I loved people. Sometimes learning new things leads you to so many opportunities, because even with my work, I've had a lot of job opportunities because I'm multilingual. It's always helped me in life to learn different languages, different cultures, because I'm friendly with everyone. Yeah, well, that's the type of person I am. And I feel like that's always what has put me aside from white people, because white people, they want you to stick to their side.
I won't lie to you. I asked him to help me, right?
I do teach him.
Like that small kind of help.
He cannot do R.
The problem is there, you know.
And in Afrikaans, there's a lot of R.
But I can
But
understand. I can understand what you say in
And you can
Afrikaans.
understand a little bit. A lot
You see
of,
those it's giving problem. I don't know my tongue or what.
his ancestral ways, I do understand it. I won't necessarily say I believe it, but I know there are those certain things that you have to do. And sometimes I even have to remind him of his ways, because sometimes he forgets. Obviously, there's some things I can do to a certain extent, but some things I'm like, no, I'm out, you know. But I do respect his culture. I believe it 100%. I push him. If those things I need to do it, I will do it. Obviously, there's some things that I don't do personally that I don't like. I don't like to physically see them killing the animal, but the rest, I'm there. The way we protected ourselves from the family is just that we always didn't mind what they say. We just carried on our lives. We whatever they say, whatever they do, we would discuss. Obviously, it helps being best friends with the person.
Yeah.
I think that's the part that has helped us most, because we know each other so well.
Yeah.
We have gone to visit my granny's sister. She's also a bit, she will respect it when you're there, and, you know, try not show it, but we know.
But you can see the face knows, this person, like.
On my side, personally, there was resistance because of myself being hurt before, you know. So there was initial resistance, like this guy is gonna leave, like, you know, like the rest. And so there was initial resistance, but once he showed that, no, he's here to stay, from there it was obviously a bit easier. On
my side, I don't lie to you, for the time like I saw you, like when you starting whatever that you start from friendship, I even tried to change, like to be white, You know, like you try to tell the person, baby, come on, you too much. I don't like that now. Just be the person I found from day one. You see that girl that with the curly hair, long hair? I want that. And she was, yo.
I'm still beautiful. Are you still in my
You're still pretty, sweetie. It's just that like your hair, like I still like it when it's long. You show that you white.
Same thing. I married the wrong person. Because you want to be white, I want to be black.
That's the problem, always facing parts from there.
But we do meet in the middle, Shane.
Yeah, we meet, Shane.
We meet in the middle. We understand each other. We can discipline each other. I'm so stubborn. But the mere fact that he was able to calm me down, that's most of the reason why I asked, how did you stay? Because I was such a stubborn person. It was my way or no way. I have never listened to a man.
Yo, it's you to be hard.
But me gradually changing on my own without him forcing me to change, I think that was me changing in a per se. And right now, who I am to my past, like that's always say you forget that you have a past because
that's what I've said for
he never used to be able to listen. It was always his way or no way. And I'm like, okay, well, I ain't gonna change either. So we're gonna have to meet halfway. I think us meeting halfway, it was also both of us calming down because he realized now I'm also not gonna listen to you. So
I used to date like colored girls, like I used to from school, but
I've always had to choose Sanele over my family, over my friends, because at the end of the day, you are choosing the person you are going to spend the rest of your life with.
I had to choose my wife over everyone, even over my friend, even over my family, even everyone, like even the kids or any. She always be there. She never like it turned my back when the dark clock was turning on me, and then from there she still pulled me up from the dark.
The most grateful thing I am is that he's made me calmer in life. He's made me realize like, no, I'm here for you no matter what has happened. I am here. And he's made me a better person. You know, I've been so stubborn growing up and towards things and towards people and my ways and how I lived. And when I realized like, no, this guy is serious. You know, I learned that, you know, I need to calm down, and I gradually calmed down on my own. He's never forced me. I just gradually did it. And I think that's when you realize like, no, this person is the real deal, because you shouldn't be with someone and they must force you to change. Yeah. We both gradually changed on our own. We've both become better people. We have a business. We have 2 kids.
The most grateful for me, for my wife, like I wouldn't be alive if this woman, she was not here next to me. And she just make everything easy. Even things was hard for me, she make it everything be smoother. She always like say, my love, I love you the way you are. And please, just enjoy being you. I love you. Forget about what other people they say. Forget whatever that's happening. Just being you. I love you about that. I pray this woman to be my wife. Like, hey, I've been through a lot of things. And she always stand my side. If she was black, it was gonna be hard. I won't lie to you. White, they have that care. I'm not saying our sisters are black, they don't have, but they have that thing that you find there inside there when you go and you look, oh, this person have that heart that you need. They have that special thing. That's like we can't get it from there in our sisters, you feel me?
You are just what I needed in my life, and you just happen to be black. And I don't have a problem with that, so
you stick on
let's carry on with love. You just happen to be the person I needed, and you were just
so this is the person.
Chocolates, yeah.
That's the right.
If you were white, it would have been fine, but chocolate is better. The part that reminds me about of the tradition is when we obviously now we went to court, we signed, but obviously we've not had a proper wedding according to a black person, because you must do the proper traditional wedding and everything is so expensive. I really want to do the traditional wedding. It is so beautiful. I understand it's expensive, but I will do it. There's a lot of things that are different, like especially to cook. We cook like stews and soft meals and, you know, Sunday roast. On their side, it's like ikari, sampan beans, and there's obviously those different, but he's lucky because I like those traditional things. As much as my mother raised me accordingly, I'm not just gonna wake up and clean. As much as she raised me too, me personally, I like to take a few minutes before I wake up, like just relax a bit, and then I can go back and clean. Sanele, in the morning, the bed is made. By the time I go downstairs, the room is clean. The bed is made. And I'm just like, wait, I've just woken up, like I was coming to do it, hold on, you know. So by the time I'm fully awake, he's already done the things that I'm meant to be doing before I get out of my bed, as much as my mother raised me accordingly. Basically being in this relationship has taught me that growing up with stability, it's always something you cherish. And knowing I got that, me personally, it has made me such a better person. It's made me calm down. It's made me be basically the woman I am.
This relationship like taught me like a lot about being a man, you know, a good man to your wife also, you know, and like to understand and learn a lot of things that like a lot of people that like don't understand, you know, like we used to don't understand. We used to don't like us like
he knows how to communicate
us
now.
like we used to not like talk or anything, you know. She made me to get on that point, you know, like you as a man, baby, you need to try to communicate with me, try to always be there and talk to me so I can understand you, I can feel you. I never used to be like that. I used to, hey, you know, even the phone, like I never even used to like the phone because WhatsApp. On this social media or whatever, this is not my thing.
He still doesn't even have Facebook. He don't even have WhatsApp. So I had to obviously teach him slowly that you need to communicate. My kids are happy. My family is happy. The rest of the people do not matter 1 ounce. I always get shocked when people praise and worship that you're with a black, from obviously their side, being a black person with a white person. I don't see what is so exciting. I just see him as a person. Now people are like, you're dating a white person. Praise him like he's King Shaka Zulu now.
Hey, you and like I will stop them for that because I don't like those kind of ways that call him Lungu. I don't like that. But my township, they used to praise you in a good way, not that it was bad. Yes,
I'm not saying it's a good way.
Because
I'm not saying it's bad.
Everyone like, hey.
It's just me personally, I don't see
that kind of nice way. Like, and I also feel I have that power. Okay, I was having that power for 1 year.
We judge people because obviously their eyes are judging us and then we laugh at them for looking at us. So what I could advise for people who are also dating multiracials against their families is that it's you who must decide if you are going to spend the rest of your life with this person. It's either you're going to accept their treatment or you're going to face it, because at the end of the day, you have to choose your partner. It is not your parents. Yes, some parents will like, they kick you out, they dump you, but your life is not going to end. This partner is going to be with you for the rest of your life. You have to choose whether you're going to stay or give in, basically. I chose what I wanted. My parents never treated me any differently. They've all accepted me for who I am. I can understand. I have had that treatment with other people, but I've always stayed focused and said I cannot change myself for other people, unfortunately.
If you're gonna be busy focusing, because now like John, she come and tell me, you're dating black, then you're gonna be looking like race or whatnot. That's where you get the problem, because you're focusing on the thing that's far away from you instead of sticking the person that you have next to you.
What happened in apartheid happened in apartheid. What happened there? Let's move on. We're living together. We are brothers and sisters. If you cut me, I cut you. We are one.
We one. At home, we speak English mostly. I won't lie to you. I never tell my kids which language you guys must learn, Zulu or English.
Yes.
I just go with the flow.
But we do speak all 3 languages. I obviously speak Zulu and Afrikaans, and he does speak English. So it's not, you shouldn't be forcing your kids, but it's open. It's open for them to learn. We do speak Zulu, we do speak Afrikaans, so it's up to them which part they want to follow. But it's always best to teach your kids while they're young. It's always, I would say, praised being in a multiracial couple, but there's always been no difference in treatment, because I personally don't want to be treated differently. I don't want to be praised. I love Sanele for being Sanele, for Sanele who he is. It's not about his color. So I personally don't like to be treated differently regarding the race.